All right, I hope you're having a great day. We are heading into our third Aetherdrift draft here. See if we can find a happy medium between the first one, which was 6 wins, and the second, which was 1. But see if we can find something more in the middle here. So our rare, I think, is honestly most interesting in the cycling or discard deck, because it's a aggressive card that you can rebuy by discarding. So it's an interesting one, but I don't think it's super powerful outside of that archetype. Outpace is an excellent removal spell. The Mammoth is a great green card. And the Embalmed Descendant is really good, but multicolor here. So I think it's between the Mammoth and Outpace Oblivion. And I think let's go with the Mammoth here. I wouldn't mind trying to draft a green deck, but this, I wouldn't be surprised if Oblivion is just a better card. Because it's been quite good, and now of course punished with a Road Rage coming next, which is, I think, easily the best card in this pack. Rise from the Wreck is decent, but you have to be in that archetype already. So I think I'm just taking the Road Rage here, because pairing with the Mammoth, I don't really want to take these medium commons as early. I don't think Rise from the Wreck is nearly as good as Road Rage. It is fine. It does get a mount creature vehicle. This is just a solid removal spell, though. Let's be crazy. Let's take Rise from the Wreck. Okay. Oh, there's 2 good ones I want here. Broodwagon's excellent in the green-black deck. Spin Out, I think, is the best removal spell in the format. White Glory Heath Lynx is excellent as well. I think Aether Siphon is solid also. Just drawing cards seems to be at a premium, and being able to pay 2 every turn and just draw an extra card seems super strong. I think we'll take the Spin Out here. It's better in a vacuum. I don't think this will table. No, let's take the Broodwagon. Let's signal that Golgari is cut off. Okay. I mean, I want back on track, but Dredger's Insight is what's going to fuel this deck. Interesting. Second, Aether Siphon. Someone is probably going to have a sweet deck with starting your engines in blue with the Siphon. But, yeah, 2 good cards for what we'd want to be doing here. I think we just take the one that fuels the yard first, rather than the Reanimate spell. So we've already got a Rise from the Wreck as well. Here, there's Pothole Mole versus Hazard of the Dunes. Hazard of the Dunes is just an incredibly solid body in this format. Pothole Mole fuels the synergy for what we're looking to try and do with this deck. So I think I'll take the first Mole over the first Hazard. Yeah, but I'd be happy to see more Hazard of the Dunes. Okay, so we're in the right colors. Ooze Patrol, I think, is fine. It's, again, another card that mills. Grim Bauble is just very solid removal. It does Surveil as well for this archetype, which is not bad. We don't have any removal spells yet, other than the Broodwagon at 6. I think let's just go deep on the milling. Let's take the Ooze Patrol. It's probably not the right pick there, but I'm okay with giving it a shot just to see how the card plays. The Scrap Compactor. Surveyor's fine in this deck. We don't have a lot of ways to start the engine, but if it gets in the yard, it might not be bad, and I definitely think it's better than the Wrangler, so we'll just take it as a passable 3-drop. We just take the Engine Rat here as a Defensive creature. Second surveyor, I guess. Maybe Loyal Gorger. Okay. So I expect someone to our left is in black with us passing a couple solid black cards through. But I'm happy enough with this start. It needs our cheaper plays around it out. We've got a few ways to fuel the yard, a couple good top-end creatures, some value in the Rise from the Wreck, which can also hit, you know, Mammoth is a mount, this is a vehicle. We don't have any creatures with no abilities yet, but we've got a bunch of things we can hit. Just cut the black. I don't think I'm playing Scrap Compactor if I can help it. I doubt I'm going to see that reanimation spell come back around. But Dredger seems like exactly what we want. Artifact, creature, or land. And we gain a life whenever anything leaves. And so notably the surveyors count as leaving if you exile them also. Again, that's not really what I want, but I'll cut it. Okay, and yeah, I think Engine Rat, again, not really what I want. I want to see Malt Tenders in the 1 mana slot, if I can find them. But it's, again, a 1-drop that I can play that trades with anything early to just keep shields up, effectively. Again, we did notably pass a couple good green cards as well with the Hazard of the Dunes and the like, so there may be someone to our left who's also in green. So we might be in a weird seat now. We'll have to see. Okay. This is an excellent card, but you need to start your engines, which we've got surveyors, but I don't think it's necessarily what our deck's trying to do. Earth Rumbler is exceptional, and then there's 2 good removal spells. And a Lagak as just a good creature on 2. But I mean, with all the graveyard fueling we've got already, I think we take the Rumbler over Spin Out. And then now we just want our cheap stuff. Okay, there's Grimbauble and Run Over. I mean, our creatures are big, but I think we just want the early play. There's also Omnivore, notably, which Rise from the Wreck can return. So that would be nice if that comes around in tables out of this pack. But we'll take the Grimbauble as our first real piece of removal here. Again, Broodwagon technically, but it's on turn 6, so it's not going to be much help to us early on. Okay. Not a great pack for us here. I mean, it might just be Ketradon because it cycles early. Yeah, I guess so. But really, it's more of a 2-mana cycling play for us. Okay, this is what we were looking to see. Fang Guardian is an excellent creature, but I think we just want back on track because we want to do the reanimation thing. Get Mammoth, get Broodwagon, get Ketradon out of the yard. Like, that's exactly what our deck will be looking to do. So that's perfect. Again, would have been great to see the second one of those, but between the Dredger's Insight and the back on track, I think we made the right call in that first pack. So this wrecked us in one of the other drafts. exhaust, put counters on it, then you may base toughness. But don't think we're gonna have a wide board. We're going big, not wide, like tall. So I think we're just on the Chitin Gravestalker because we're gonna be fueling the yard. I don't think we have any exhaust abilities yet, right? No. So this is a great value card, but not really a fit in our deck. There's intimidation tactics. I mean, it's probably one of these two. I guess we'll take the refueler. It grinds well, and see if we get anything else to play with it. Okay. Yeah, there's a Siphon Fuel, a Broken Wings, and a Jungle Hollow. I mean, I'd be happy with those, but let's take the Rumbler. We've got our top end sorted now. And we'll hope to get the cheaper interaction in the next pack. Jungle Hollow would be nice too, but Rumbler seems like exactly what we want in this deck. So yeah, Refueler may just end up getting cut here, because I don't really have a space for it, but I'll leave it here for the time being, just to remind myself in case there is a good exhaust card that comes around. Third Surveyor. This is first Wreck Remover. I think it might actually be Wreck Remover here, because it cycles. So we can put it in the yard if we need to. Okay, we'll take the Lagak. Yeah, we can just throw that in the yard for fuel. Mount vehicle. So we've got 3 vehicles. Okay, perfect. That's what we wanted. It's another card type for the Rise of the Wreck. Not playing either of those black cards. Silken Strength versus Jaguar. I guess we'll grab this Strength, but I doubt we're playing it. We'll take Wild Roads. Actually, we might play that. We'll leave it in here for now. So we do have the mole to rebuy it. We do have things that want to be crewed with power 3. Okay, that's a Sabsunin. Is there anything else here for us? I mean, there's Beast Rider Vanguard and a Hazard of the Dunes. I don't think I can splash this. I think I'm just better taking Hazard of the Dunes, honestly. I don't think Point the Way is where we really want to be. Beast Rider Vanguard could be alright as well. I think the stat line's just better on the Hazard of the Dunes. Okay, that's a Guardian Sunmare, but we're nowhere close to white. So here it's another Surveyor of another Ketradon. Just take the Ketradon. We can probably take the Wreck Remover out then. Runover versus second Grimbauble. I kind of need something to kill big stuff. I have big creatures. So I think I take the first Runover. Okay, second Runover, second Grimbauble. I think I take the Grimbauble here. That's so tough, though. I mean, I've got a good amount to target in the Lagak. And I've just got giant creatures. But this is an early play, and I think I just need early plays. Okay, the deck's rounding out a little. Another Chitin or a Broken Wings. I guess we take the Chitin. Got 3 pieces of removal right now. This is just like such a cheap creature in our deck. With all the cycling and mill we have. Wow, okay. World Wagon is excellent. Wretched Doll would also be excellent in our deck. And then there's also another run over. I think it's just World Wagon. It's got so much top end we just want to get to. It'll be a little hard to crew, but I don't think that's a big deal. We'll take this over Blossoming Sands. There's nothing really we're splashing. I don't think we're playing any of this stuff. Sure, Sarcophagus in the side. I guess technically it should be Ascendant. Makes 2 bodies if you really find some way to put it in. I think we take Night Market over Raceway here and Risky Shortcut. Just fix us a little. Okay. A few interesting picks there at the end. Again, I don't know if I made all the right ones. We're kind of an interesting mix here. 4 vehicles. We are a little light on removal. 4. Surveyors in the yard, I think. Stick that in the side. I don't think we're playing it though. Sure, dual land can go. I don't think we're getting anything on the wheel here. No, okay. Okay, so I think we're at 1 cut. Aggressive here, so let's. So early game plays is basically cycling that stuff. World Wagon might just be intimidation tactics. I don't want it to be Engine Rat. We need the Bauble. Insight's good. Run over. We need removal. I want to keep the World Wagon for ramping. This is our card advantage. Keeping those oozes in. Yeah, I think it's just tactics. We'll play it like this. Alright, round 1. Trying the graveyard stuff. Opponent is a collector, apparently, of what, who knows. We'll keep this cycle on 2 and Potmole or Surveyor on 3. Seems fine. Okay, mull from our opponent. Cool card back. It just makes a servo when it dies, so there's no point grimbobbling it. Because they're still gonna get their engines going. What do I got? Links. Okay, so then I think we're leading off on Surveyor since it can block the links profitably. Or it can die to a lightning strike. Doesn't look like they have another land though. They're not going to settle that, so one upside for us. So here, those 3. So unlikely that the Gravestalker hits. Or I could just play the Gravestalker as a 5/4. That's probably better. And I can always just mull next turn. But just getting the big body out seems good here. Or it seems bad. Just do one now. Okay, now I'll mull first. Okay. That was perfect. I can go into the Gravestalker. And I don't think I'm killing the nesting bot here. Lands. I'm just double blocking in case there's any weirdness. Okay, so they're just gonna kill the Gravestalker. Regardless. Alright. That's crew 1, right? Yeah. And I've got lots of fuel in the yard. What is this? Vehicle mount. I can just rebuy Chitin, but then that's gonna be rough. I can get like Yak back then. Let's go Rise from the Wreck. Yeah, let's do value here. 1 creature. Getting Ketradon at this point. Mount vehicle. Submit 0. Play the Legak. We'll gladly trade it off. I could have got a Chitin, but it would have been 3 mana, so I wouldn't have been able to play it that turn anyways. I think Ketradon's better if I just top a land. Gains me life. It's a reach creature. Okay. I'll trade the Legak in here. Okay. I'm gonna take some damage. Follow up? Sure. First strike. Engine Rat, huh? This might be my Grimbauble turn. That or it's just Slam Earth Rumbler. It's probably Slam Earth Rumbler for mana efficiency purposes. They have a big removal spell, it's a little rough though. Okay, I'm gonna take this lower line here. Get rid of the Surveyor. Play an Engine Rat. Growing's fine, I'm not attacking anyways. also just be cycling the Broodwagon looking for a land here. Because if I could play Ketradon and Mammoth, I think I win. I don't think I'm going to need the Broodwagon. Okay, that flies. I do have a reach creature though. I will double block. If they get in, I guess they can only get in with one of them. I guess I'll block with the mole here. The rat trades with more. I'm cycling this for a land. That's a tapped land. That's a little unfortunate. Technically untapped with the Earth Rumbler coming in, but okay. We'll have the Ketradon next turn. I do have lots of fuel in the yard. That does not matter now. Yeah. Okay. Know that I've got the Ketradon, so they're likely to have removal for it, right? Yeah, but I'm still running it out. It gains me life. And then if I topple land, I can Mammoth plus run over, because this is mount. Yeah. Expected, so if I topple land, then I can still get the flyer off the board comfortably. Okay. Well, another Ketradon is just also really good. Bobble's alright. I think now I'm playing defensive, so I probably bobble this turn, and then just play Gibberick and hold up run over. Yeah. Let's get the 3/2 off the board. Downgrade that. Play Omnivore. And then we can always crack a bobble if they don't do anything instead of running over. Sure. Doesn't matter to me. We win the go wide with a Mammoth, so. Sure. Keep a land. So let's just play Mammoth and hold up run over. We're a Mammoth every turn and they're a cat every other turn. Okay. Here. Saddle. Omnivore. That. Go combat. Get in. Fine. just kill Diver in response. I don't care at this point. Yeah, I mean, the cycle's beating us now. Just kill the Diver. Is it the Mammoth living? We're hard pressed to win this. Fine, because I can activate Wild Roads now and Bobble. Sure. Oh, it's sorcery. Gotta remember that. That's a giant. Ooze Patrol will keep. If I do this, I still have 4 mana for Ooze Patrol. Yeah. So we'll crack this. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Hung on. Pair of Ketrodons. Showing their value. Okay. Game 2. See how many more of these I play tonight. May pass it through into tomorrow morning. Or sometime tomorrow. This is an easy keep here. Especially with them on the play. If they play a 1-drop, I can bobble it. And if not, we'll just play a tap land and get an Omnivore or Dredgers on 2. If they're starting their engines, we can bobble here. So do I Gibrick, do I Dredgers, or do I bobble? Wonder if I'm supposed to Dredgers, because then I can Pot Mole next turn. And gain more life. That's a lot of lands. I will take a Swamp. Oh, Pot Mole's going to have a target. Okay. They've got removal. At which point am I better off just Gibrick and bobble? Let's bobble. Get that out of here. Gibrick. Holding up double black, so they might have the removal spell. And I'm no pressure to be going fast here, so I think I'm pothole molding this turn. Okay. I will get Desert Forest. No attacks because I don't really want the Surveyor coming in. I'm playing the long game. So we'll play defense. Okay. Looking for more lands, presumably. Find any? Doesn't seem like it. Block. Okay. Happy to see that. So 5 potential mana this turn. I think I'm playing Night Market on black because I want to hit my 6 drops. And I probably am just running out. Run out Surveyor. Get him. Okay. 5. Not quite dead to Brood Wagon, but the Ketrodon looks solid here. Removal. There's this one. Alright, so we're in race mode now. I think we're likely use patrol and Gravestalker. Racing the speed demon now. I think this is kind of what you have to do against it. It's going to be hitting them for 4 damage every turn now, and you need to be pressuring their life total. Thankfully we've got some big creatures to do that. If they play something that's medium-sized, just Broodwagon it. Broodwagon's got reach as well. It's 6/5, doesn't line up great against the speed demon. Okay. They're not careful, they're just gonna die to this thing. Okay, Broodwagon can't kill that, unfortunately. Can kill that. That celebration is scary now. So the problem is I don't have any way to crew the Broodwagon. I wonder if I'm supposed to just attack with the Ooze Patrol. Yeah, I think that's my line. Attack with just the Ooze Patrol, play the Broodwagon to get something off the board. If they take this, they're very close to dead just from the Speed Demon. Notably, Broodwagon does have Menace. Sure. Yeah, that seems like the safe enough play on their end. Problem is they've got card advantage on me now as well. So I'm probably just banking on so this is interesting. I wonder if I'm just supposed to kill the Celebration rather than the Blockbuster. Yeah, I think so. Now they're gonna go to 7 with the Speed Demon. Okay. Broodwagon's got reach, so they can't really attack. Double block, they go. Six. Okay. Take that. Moving to discard. Lands. And I think what I'm doing now is I can activate Wild Roads, crew the Broodwagon, still leave Surveyor back. Getting in. This has Menace, dude. Ah, I see. I'm dead in the air. That was... missed that. I just was not thinking. Oh, I needed to leave the Broodwagon. No, actually I was dead either way. Okay. I'll let them have their fun. Yeah. So I needed to trade with the Speed Demon last turn. Wasn't thinking about the fact that they would have 2 flying attackers now. Probably too late in the night for all this. But, yeah, I'm just dead in the air. Okay. Broodwagon almost pulled us through on that, but I just didn't quite play it right. Yeah, so that last game, I mean, if I trade with the Speed Demon, I think I just end up losing to the Dragon anyways, but I probably needed to do that regardless. The fact that they had all the answers to our Ketrodon was just brutal as well, though. Okay. Just wait on the Dredger's Insight. Getting 2 lands, yeah, okay. I mean, I've got lands. It's Hazard of the Dunes or Ketrodon. I don't have a 4-play, so I guess it's Hazard of the Dunes. Interestingly, in the last game too, we didn't have a lot of triggers with the Dredger's Insight. Okay, Surveyor was a good draw. Round 3. Backdoor Terror is a little terrifying here. Don't have a good answer to it. I guess I'm just slamming Hazard of the Dunes. Hoping they don't have a removal spell for it. I can go into Earth Rumbler. Start pressuring them. Put them in the yard. Use Patrol and Ketrodon. I can get rid of the Use Patrol. This is a little terrifying though. The life swings are going to start happening fast and furious. If they don't have an answer to the Hazard of the Dunes, it's a pretty big wall for them. Okay. Alright, there's our 6th land as well. Just going to play the Rumbler. So let's see what we got. Serpent's good. It's a good card. Grim Global, you say. So what are their blocks here? Gear Serpent, Memory Guardian or something. Can't quite deal with both. Or if they go Memory Guardian, Packdoll, or something like that, then I'm good, so... I'm brewing this, so I'll use Patrol. Gain a life. Combat. And with the Rumbler. if they just take, then I'm just gonna slam Ketrodon, and if they don't, then I'm gonna figure out if I'm Grimbobbling stuff down or slamming Ketrodon. I see. Okay. I mean, they had a bit. There's nothing we can really do about that. We're just gonna play Ketrodon. The Grimbaubles are not looking great here, notably. Probably would have been better with those runovers that I saw. Instead of these, because these have felt not great for us, honestly. A runover would just blow out here, like it would have saved us there. Start trying to race. At this point, I'm just hoping for a land off the top and get Hazard of the Dunes going. Maybe. Am I willing to trade this with a Memory Guardian or Pact Altair? Probably not. Ketrodon, it's the same trade questions. But I guess if I get in with Ketrodon, I can also Grimbauble something down. So yeah, that's probably what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. I'll just play Legak and Gravestalker. Notably, I could double bobble like the Pact Altair. Maybe I'm supposed to do that soon. I think I just want to get pressure on board right now. Oof, that's a little rough. What are they bouncing? They don't really have a great bounce. Okay, so they're just going to get some flying damage in right now. Okay. Fine by me. Mammoth. I think I'm just killing Pact Altair and playing Hazard of the Dunes. Out of my hand. I want to protect my life total at this point. Gear Seeker Serpent is getting scary. And then I think I need to pressure them. That just gets eaten by the Serpent. The Gak gets eaten by the Optimizer. Unless I tap the Surveyor. Maybe this was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to play the Mammoth because it applied more pressure. I can't saddle anymore because I went to combat. Yeah, we'll get in with the Ketrodon. They double trade. It's two things off the board. I still just need an answer for the Serpent. Might need to upkeep Bobble. Can't exile anything from my yard right now either. If they activate, they have 3 blockers. On this plan. So block, 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 take 5, doesn't matter. Yeah. top here. Rumbler I can't cast. Rise from the Wreck technically gains me life. Buys me another turn. Need these to stay back. Chitin can get in. Guess Chitin can get in. Guess I probably need to get like Yak in too. No. It's just Chitin. Okay. This buys me a turn at least. Kept on. 0. Earth Rumbler, submit 0. I can exile. Tron gives me 4. I don't think I'm surveilling with the bauble again. Yeah, I can start getting in too. Okay. I'm just dead. No, I'm not, because they can't activate this turn. Oh, so the Serpent's not getting in. That's good. They're gonna kill the Legak. Okay. Ooh, back on track. I think I just kept her on game life here. Not getting in with mine. I'm gonna have 4 attackers. If I only play one thing, still pretty dead. But I have to start pressuring them. The fact that I don't have trample is a little rough. Back on track, can't really get back anything good. It's just the Earth Rumbler. Play the Earth Rumbler, I'm not dead on board. I think it's the Earth Rumbler first. Oh, I was probably supposed to play back on track instead then. Get Legak, Gravestalker, Grimbauble, there's a bunch of good targets. And I can just gain life now with Dredger's Insight with that. Dredger's Insight is pulling its weight this game. That's for sure. Yeah, that resolves. Resolves. Just exile something from yard to gain 1. Get the bauble out. Got 14 trample. Exile. I have to pick it on this turn now. This gets in. That gets in. Or do I just get in with Ketradon? Get in with Ketradon because there's better trades. I still have 4 blockers back. I do this as well. 1, 2, 3 blockers. It's not exactly quite safe. Maybe I'm supposed to get in with Aetherdrift Dunes as well, but oh no, they've got 2 flyers, so I'm not supposed to. Good thing I didn't. This is very close. The fact that I've taken 3 unblockable hits from the Seeker Serpent is pretty absurd. Okay, yeah. I don't think we need that part. We're just playing the Ketrodon. We can get ourselves back out of range by activating the Earth Rumbler again. Still got 2 pieces in there. Our next turn is just turn sideways. So I've got to find something here. Okay. And that's good for us. Unless they found the +1/+1. No, even that we're good. Because we can just double exile. Exile. Gak. What do you got? Okay. Cool. That was a tight one. Wow. I did not think we were going to win that, but the Ketrodon's gaining us life, that Earth Rumbler working with the Dredger's Insight, it all just came together. Alright, we are back at it here. I took a little break overnight. We're going into our next game with this green-black deck. This is an interesting one. I mean, we don't really have a good play till 4. So we'll probably have to mulligan because a cycle on Gravestalker is probably not going to be good enough to keep us there, but the opponent did mulligan. I think we'll keep this and hope that they're on the slower side. Not on the slower side. Okay, well, now we gotta hope that we draw well here. Slow him down. That Lagoran's gonna go crazy. Okay, this is probably a greedy keep. Engine Rat. Probably not the play here, because next turn I can Rat run over. I think I'm cycling the Gravestalker this turn. Next turn I'm Rat running over. That's brutal. Wow, that's so much damage. This one's over. think I have to try and hope for some sort of 2-for-1 here. Or at minimum, just being able to block the glider. Oh, they're gonna double saddle. They're not. I guess we'll go for it. I did that wrong too. I should have done it. When does that trigger? Before combat. Beginning of combat before it attacked. Because now we put an extra counter on the glider. So we need to find an answer to that glider now. It's going to come in for 5 in the air. Another one. Okay. Yeah, we really need that Ketrodon at this point. I mean, it's really not even going to be big enough, though. This is about to be a 6-7 next turn. Yeah. That's all she wrote. I guess we still play it out to see. But, assuming they just double saddle, they win. Okay. Well, we're 2-2. Let's see if I can do a little better with the mulligan choices there in the next one. Okay. Next game here. We'll keep 2-drop, 3-drop removal spell. Oh, we just gotta hope to draw some of our big stuff. It feels like they probably have a Grim Bauble here, but we'll run Omnivore into it if they want to spend their Bauble on this. Yeah. Okay. Bully, Potful Mole. Next turn we've got Insight and Run Over. Take a green source. Return artifact, creature, land. Just return that. Chip break if we don't hit anything else. Okay. Each other artifact. We've got 1, 2, 3. So that costs 3, or we just take Earth Rumbler. That's gotta just be Earth Rumbler, right? Go Earth Rumbler into Mammoth. Seems quite strong. Okay. See if they have an answer to this. Just gonna get in with their flyer. Okay. Okay with this. This turn, play a land, activate Rumbler. Just get the bauble out of here. Okay. So that's fine. I'll play Mammoth this turn then. The next turn I can crew Mammoth. Ooh, or they take it. Okay. So I think we're passing, seeing if they get aggressive with Possession Engine. I presume they probably won't, though. The other option here is we just start getting in and see if it's a little rough. We really need to get our Mammoth back. Okay, another Surveyor. I think we have to try and be aggressive here and see if they'll activate their Possession Engine. No, crap. So we really just need to get our Mammoth back. I think this is where as well we're seeing, if we had one copy of like Broken Wings or something in our deck, how we'd be much happier. Any exhaust abilities, thankfully. Can't just make that a 4/4 though. Yeah. Oh, drawing nothing but lands has been rough. Yeah, this Refueler looks brutal now. I can't attack in with my 3/3s. So I have to save Run Over for trying to get Possession Engine, but I think I'm just done here. Unfortunate end to this after we had a good game 3. If we end with 0-2 finish, but such is life sometimes. I think they've also correctly identified that I've got to Run Over. And News Patrol will be able to eat their flyer. Wagon and Rats. And if they've got a removal spell, they've got it. We have to stop the clock here. Okay. And that's lethal. Okay. Unfortunate end, but that's how it goes sometimes. We'll take a look. I don't think there was much else from a deck building standpoint of what we had drafted. Just thinking about lessons learned on this one. Definitely the top end of the, or the low end of the curve was the piece here, because we had cyclers, but we couldn't really affect the board early. We tried to offset that with a pair of Grimbaubles, but our deck just felt a little too slow and that we couldn't apply quite enough pressure or answer the board early enough. Looking in here, I mean, maybe we should have been playing intimidation tactics just to go for the hand a little. But aside from that, I don't think we had much else here that was going to help us. Maybe a scrap compactor is just questionable piece of removal, but still something else might have been necessary. So maybe those were the couple decisions that were wrong here, and we should have taken out a vehicle or something. But it's okay. Lesson learned. That's why we go through this. Thanks so much for watching.